Hey, beautiful women of God. It is me, Maritza, your marriage and relationship strategist, your certified life coach, here with another gem. So, Queens, we have been talking about the topic, we've been talking about beautiful. More specifically, you being beautiful, how you see yourself, and why it is so important that you identify yourself as being beautiful and truly meaning that on the inside of you, truly identifying, truly owning that you are beautiful. Why that is so important. Sorry, there's some kids going by. Why is that so important, Queens? It's super important because it sets the stage for how you will allow others to treat you. Yes, it's one of those things that, based off of how you feel about it, it can have a great impact on how you allow others to treat you. And more importantly, no, not more importantly, but just as importantly, is how you treat yourself. So how you treat yourself, right? But the other piece to that is how you treat yourself is how others learn how to treat us, right? So as you can see, like, it's one of those things, is one of them qualities that you really have to work on honing for yourself, and believing for yourself, right? Honing in on believing in, truly, when I say believing, I mean owning it in your heart, and not to a space of conceit, right? Because that's something different. But literally, when you look at yourself being in that space of I am beautiful, and like, yeah, feeling good about that, and not being in a space of, every time someone mentions how beautiful you are, or tries to compliment you in some way about your beauty, you want to follow it up with something negative. Or when you're looking yourself in the mirror, the immediately what you want to talk about is all that you feel is wrong about you. And so you're not identifying yourself in a positive way. You're identifying yourself automatically. You're pointing out everything that you feel is wrong with you. And often when we ask other people about it, they are confused and don't understand where we are getting that viewpoint from. But we have it, right? And so back to the beginning of this, because it is important for us to really own our beauty to a place where we are comfortable within our skin as we are expressing our beauty on an individual level, and allowing others to acknowledge our beauty, right? We have to get to that space, y'all. I lost my thought there for a minute there when the bug was messing with me. But it's super important, y'all, for us to own our beauty, because it, again, will teach others how to treat us. Because how we're treating ourselves has a lot to do with how we see ourselves. And one of those areas is in our beauty. And if we don't see ourselves as beautiful, again, we will behave in certain ways that are not beautiful. We will handle things in a way that are not beautiful. We will, behave in ways, make poor decisions that line up with someone who is operating from an ugly space, someone who thinks they're ugly. It's a whole mindset, y'all. It's a whole big mindset that is super important that you understand, for the betterment of you. Because if you are in a space where you aren't feeling beautiful, where you don't believe yourself to be beautiful, where you're not treating yourself beautiful, where you're not teaching other people how to treat you by how you are treating yourself, then you have to do the work. You have got to do the work to get to a space where you are not in that space of ugliness, right? You have got to get your mind out of that space of ugliness and get your space, get your thought process in a space of beauty. And more importantly, the beauty that is on the outside of you and on the inside of you. I hope this helps someone. Love you. Bye-bye.